Have you ever questioned the real impact of your daily glass of milk on your health or on the environment? The dairy industry has a significant presence in our lives. Most of us start our day with a splash of milk in our tea or coffee, a dollop of yogurt on our breakfast cereal, or a slice of cheese in our sandwich. It's so deeply ingrained in our routine that we rarely stop to think about it. But what if I told you that this seemingly innocuous daily habit might not be as harmless as it appears? Health risks associated with dairy consumption range from minor digestive issues to more serious concerns like heart disease. The environmental impacts are equally alarming, contributing to climate change and water pollution. And let's not forget the ethical issues surrounding the treatment of animals in dairy farms. If we look deeper, the glass of milk is not as innocent as it seems. Let's dive into the health implications of dairy consumption. Dairy, a staple in many diets around the globe, can unfortunately lead to a slew of health issues that are often overlooked. For starters, lactose intolerance is a common condition affecting a significant portion of the global population. This intolerance to dairy's main sugar, lactose, can cause a range of uncomfortable symptoms from bloating to diarrhea. Allergies are another concern. Milk allergies are one of the most common food allergies, especially among children, leading to reactions that can be potentially life-threatening, but it doesn't stop there. Dairy consumption has been linked to certain types of cancer. For instance, studies have suggested a correlation between high dairy intake and an increased risk of prostate and ovarian cancer. While these links are still being studied, it's certainly food for thought, and let's not forget the heart. Dairy products, particularly cheese and whole milk, are high in saturated fats. These fats can contribute to heart disease by raising the level of low-density lipoprotein, commonly known as the bad cholesterol, in the body. High levels of this cholesterol can lead to the buildup of plaques in your arteries, potentially leading to heart attack or stroke. Evidently, the health risks associated with dairy consumption are numerous and serious. It's high time we start considering the implications of our dietary choices on not only our health, but also our planet and its inhabitants. Now consider the environmental cost of that glass of milk. Dairy production leaves behind a hefty environmental footprint. It's a process that consumes vast quantities of water. From growing the feed for the cows to the actual milk production, the water usage is staggering. Imagine pouring out 8 full bathtubs for just one day's worth of dairy for one person. But water isn't the only thing we're using up. There's also the issue of deforestation. Forests are being cleared at an alarming rate to make way for grazing lands for dairy cows. This loss of forest disrupts ecosystems and leads to the loss of biodiversity. And let's not forget about greenhouse gas emissions. Dairy farming contributes significantly to these emissions, with methane from cows being a major culprit. This further fuels climate change, exacerbating extreme weather events and threatening our very existence. The environmental cost of dairy is indeed high, and it's a cost that our planet cannot afford. In addition to health and environmental concerns, there are ethical issues to consider. Dairy farming, like any other form of animal agriculture, raises significant ethical questions. The treatment of dairy cows, for example, is a topic of considerable debate. Many of these animals live in confined spaces, endure constant cycles of pregnancy and milking, and are often separated from their calves soon after birth. It's a distressing reality that invites us to reconsider our choices. But the good news is there are alternatives that allow us to enjoy the creamy texture and taste we love in dairy without contributing to these ethical dilemmas. Almond milk, for instance, is a popular choice. It's rich in vitamins D and E, and it's a great option for those who are lactose intolerant or allergic to dairy. Oat milk is another fantastic alternative. Not only is it creamy and naturally sweet, but it's also high in fiber, which is beneficial for our digestive health. It's an ideal choice for those looking to cut down on their sugar intake. Soy milk, on the other hand, is a protein powerhouse. It's a great option for those who are looking to increase their protein intake without resorting to animal products. By choosing dairy alternatives, we can enjoy our favorite foods and drinks while minimizing our health risks and environmental impact. So let's make a change for the better, for us and for the planet. To conclude, our everyday choice of consuming dairy has far-reaching implications. We've delved into the health hazards linked to dairy, the significant environmental footprint it leaves, and the ethical concerns surrounding its production. But remember, there are alternatives, options that are kinder to our bodies, the planet, and our fellow creatures. Next time you reach for that glass of milk, remember the choice is yours: health, environment, and ethics, or a moment's pleasure.